Welcome to The Artist Matters. I'm Alex Rudy. Each episode features an artist sharing their creative journey, their origins, what inspires them, their process, and offering up a little inspiration, motivation, and advice to help you on your creative journey. Whether you're doing it for fun or looking to make a living, this show will help you on your journey and let the world know your art matters. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to The Artist Matters. I'm your host, Alex Rudy. Still going through the pandemic. I know. It really sucks. It's nice to see many of the creatives using their talents, their skills in many different ways. Trying other things, little art seminars, online concerts, classes, cute little videos, whatever it takes. I'm hoping things will get back to normal. It's very strange to be in these times. Getting a little antsy, of course. Want to get out there, go back to restaurants, busch gardens, the beach, see family. It's time. A little virus can be such a pain in the ass. But it's the way things are. It's going to be a very strange world when we go back to the way we were used to operating, and even that's going to be different. All this social distancing, what is this doing for us as people? I wonder. I know at my day job, we have a table in front of the counter, so people have to stay 6 feet apart. Sometimes I have to remind people because they try to walk around the table. The table's there for a reason. And even wearing gloves and handling papers, going through stores, shopping with a mask on, and we weren't using gloves lately, but we were. Very bizarre. When I'm finally able to go back to a movie theater, will I be a little leery of having someone sit that close to me? It's very bizarre. Do I want the person handling my popcorn to be wearing gloves? I can't imagine going to a buffet. I know one of ours down here is opening up the Golden Corral, and they have all these crazy things where they're getting rid of tables, and the servers are spooning your food into your plates. I don't know. But I just hope it gets back so a lot of our creatives can go back and perform concerts, teach art classes, go back to filming their movies and things like that. Just grateful I'm able to do podcasting and don't have to physically be near anybody to interview them. And let's get into today's interview. We have Bruce Cooperman, referred to me by the one and only Lori Ann Davis. She was a under 5 actor on One Life to Live. What under 5 means, people, is she has under 5 lines. But she did that for a long time and got to know Bruce, who was on the show. He was a cameraman for many years, then moved up to director. He even won 2 Daytime Drama Emmys. What you're about to hear is a great behind-the-scenes experience of what it's like to work in a daytime drama, or soap opera, if you prefer. Props, actors, other camera crew, directors, how everything operates, how they film an episode per day, what the cost is, and the whole life of it, and the grind. What you have to do as a cameraman, and then eventually as a director. He goes into so much detail. I was blown away by what he revealed. I'm so grateful for that. And when One Life to Live went off the air, he was still able to get work, shooting at sporting events from the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, and he even covered some of the Republican and Democratic conventions in 2016. and he has so much more to say. So without further ado, let's get into this, and here is my chat with Bruce Cooperman. All right, let's welcome to the show, Bruce Cooperman. Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. Nice to be here.
Yes. Arrange time. No quarantine will stop us creators from talking.
As long as there's modern technology, so
yes, absolutely.
It doesn't stop us.
No way. All right, so let's begin at the beginning. Are you are a native New Yorker?
Yes, originally from Brooklyn, New York, the garden spot of the world.
Were you a creative type in your younger years?
No, I was really into sports.
Which ones?
I played hockey for 30 years. Wow. Roller hockey was very big in Brooklyn, and I played ice hockey and all that. So I was always outside, either playing hockey or baseball or whatever. So
when did you start getting interested into film, video, production?
When I was 10 years old, I have an older brother who's 5 years older than me. And during Christmas break, he would always take me into Manhattan to Radio City. The NBC studios at Rockefeller Center. And back, I'm sure, way back, they used to do some game shows, Jeopardy and Concentration and all. And we used to go to tapings. And I remember being 10 years old and looking around at the lights and the cameras, and I just found it so fascinating. And I knew from 10 years old that I wanted to be in the television business. And not many people could say that. And,
what made him want to take you to those? Did you watch the show?
He was also, he always wanted to be in the television business too. So he was interested in it also. And it just didn't work out for him. But, we really enjoyed going and, so, like I say, seeing the tapings of the old shows.
It's got to be something you're so used to seeing on TV. Now you're there, you get to see all of this stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah, quite different, but...
Now, did you see an episode being filmed and recorded and then watch it later at home and say, wow, I was there?
Yeah. Like Jeopardy, just say they did it, whenever, and then it was shown like 4 months later.
Wow.
So, if I was able to, I was able to watch it. And like you say, I was like, oh yeah. I remember that. So it was pretty neat.
So you're fascinated by it at the age of 10. Do you get a film camera of your own, or do you film anything at a young age?
Well, when I was in high school, I started to take television classes. They had, little TV production classes, nothing major because it was only high school. But I ended up going to Brooklyn College, which was 15 minutes from my house, which is a good thing.
Wow.
But the other, at the time, in the early 80s, that's 1980s, not 1880s, they had the best television department on the whole East Coast. And they had their own color TV studio. And that was my major. My major was TV and radio. And, I took whatever courses I could. They had, again, TV production, TV history, which was very exciting. But, I really liked the production courses. And my career started off in my third year of college in my exciting TV history course, a woman walks in and she says, "Hi, I'm from ABC." And my ears perked up because I knew that's the network I wanted to work for. I wanted to be a cameraman for ABC. And she said, "We're looking for interns for the summer. It's no pay, but it's great experience." So my hand was up in a second, and I got the internship, and I worked in the building where now they do Kelly and Ryan in the corner of 67th and Columbus Avenue. I worked for a local show that was shown Sunday morning. I can't even remember the name of it, but I did the usual intern stuff. I answered the phones. I went for the producer's cleaning, and I went for coffee. But down in the studio was what was like the old Good Morning America type of show. It was a local television at the time, but every morning I got in early and I went into the studio and I made friends with all the camera people. And after a while, they started to show me the cameras. And they even, after a while, let me tape some segments. It was nothing difficult. It was just, talking heads where, the host and the guest and all. But just to actually do it, they weren't supposed to. But, after showing me for a few weeks, they had some confidence. So I did that for a whole summer, and after the summer, I got an interview, and I got the camera job. Because back in the early 80s, you walk down the street by ABC, and they would like reach out and grab you. "Hey, you want a job in TV? You want a job in TV?" They would hire lots of people back when ABC had money to spend. And the camera job, it was called Vacation Relief, and they hired a bunch of people every year, and it was sort of to fill in for the full-time staff employees while they took vacations and all. But it was regular work. It was every day from April through the end of October.
Oh, and it was paid.
I did paid. I joined the union. Right away. One of those things, you can't get a job unless you're in the union, and you can't be in the union unless you have a job.
Yeah.
So once you're hired, the next paper you sign is to join the union.
Which one is this? Is this IATSE or
NABIT?
NABIT. Okay. National
Association of Broadcasters, Engineers, and Technicians, something like that. But and I'm still in that union, same union now, after 311 years.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so my first assignment was to One Life to Live.
From the vacation show?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't everybody was assigned to either the news or one of the soap operas or any of the other shows, and my first assignment was, like I say, to One Life to Live.
They just said, "Here you go. You're going to be on this show," or you didn't have to interview for that?
Nope.
Nope,
because you were an employee of ABC and they can put you wherever they wanted. So I was assigned to One Life to Live, and I didn't get on camera right away. It's lots and lots of learning. I met all the camera people, and they liked me, and they helped me, and they taught me, and also after a few weeks I was able to actually touch the cameras, and then I started to do a little camera blocking, which camera blocking is what's done in the morning. It's a very light rehearsal, and that's when